Okay, hello everybody. I am Dr. Terri Daniel. I am super excited about this event. It's so important, which is why I am offering it for free. And I want to give out a big thanks to those of you who added a donation to your free ticket. Thank you for that. It's a lot of work to put these things together, and it's time consuming, and it does cost us a little bit of money. So I thank you for your donations. And this is just our brief introduction before we get started in a few minutes. And there's just a few little things I want to say. There's about 200 people registered today, but because this is taking place in the middle of a workday, a Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, a lot of people aren't going to be here live in person. So most people are going to be listening to the recording after the fact. So we're going to have a pretty small live audience. However, there are some people who registered for CE credits, and as you CE people know, you need to be here live on camera from start to finish for every presentation in order to get your CE credits. Listening to the recording doesn't count. So we are going to be tracking your attendance and marking you present from the beginning to the end of each of the CE presentations. And if you are here for CE credits, and I'm going to repeat this every time we start a presentation. So if you are here for CE credits, make sure your name shows up correctly on your little Zoom window there. And if it doesn't, I will let you know. Right now, I don't see anybody with a problem with that, so I think we're all good. And I just want to say also, before we start this, that this is a nonpartisan presentation. Even though the title is Nonviolent Communication, Mindfulness, and Maga, and probably most of us are here because we are not coming from a Maga perspective, and we may be struggling with relatives who are. There may be some people from the other side of the aisle also joining us today. And we are going to come from a spiritually spacious place where we are going to take the 30,000-mile view from space and learn how to be peaceful and neutral and verbally nonviolent as best as we can, and to neutralize conflict rather than exacerbate it, and learn how to not come from the need to be right. Because if we do disagree with the people that we're in conflict with, I have big news for you. If you haven't already learned this in your life, we're not going to change them. We're not going to win our point. We're not going to change anything. I see Janice nodding her head here. She's an excellent therapist. There's probably a lot of therapists here in the room. Hi, Janice. I'm glad to see you. And she's from Canada. And I just want to thank you all for being here. This is just our brief introduction. And I'm going to stop right here, and we're going to take a little break before we start with our first speaker, Mary Remington. And I'm going to stop recording here for a minute, and we'll be back again in a few minutes. So thank you very much for being here, and I will see you all again in a few minutes. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.